Today is day 2 in our new location. I had a wee bit of a meltdown yesterday. It's really overwhelming and stressful and crazy.
It is crazy. It's crazy that we're doing this.
Just the reality of it all kind of set in yesterday as we were driving through town.
And well, we're gonna have, I think, days. It's gonna happen over and over.
Yeah.
Because it happened when we went on our trip too. You'd feel good about everything, and then you would realize what you're doing is
crazy
and different and uncomfortable. But then you just have to remember, that's why it's really important. If you're gonna do something like this crazy, you need to write down all the reasons you're doing it and the inspiration you got to do it, so you can go back to it, because we had to do that a lot on our trip.
Yeah, that's true. It sure reminds you, like, oh yeah, that's right. This is something I'm supposed to be doing. I think also it helps, like, it didn't help that we were on the red-eye flight. So we were like so exhausted. I was so tired yesterday. We had one meal.
Yeah. So
we were tired, we were hungry, and I was just like, what are we doing? And I still feel a little bit like that right now. Tonight at 5, we get to meet up with the aftercare directors from O.U.R, and we'll be having dinner with them. And one of the locals here that runs an organization that helps prevent kids from being trafficked. And then he's going to be driving us around all week, the local, which is nice. I think
that'll make it easier too.
It will.
Because we'll get a better feel for what we're doing.
I guess part of the reason I'm freaking out is because I'm driving down these roads and I'm like, I can't read any of these signs. These people drive very differently than what I'm used to. We're in the city, I'm used to the country.
My Spanish is okay though. Mine is.
His Spanish is fine, but
no, but I'm just saying, like, that's at least.
I do have him.
I thought it was going to be.
I'm a pretty independent person, and I have to rely on Michael for everything, to know what's going on for everything.
I can tell you whatever I want. Yeah. I'm like, nope, they said that you have to wear a scarf around your face all the time.
So yeah, it's different. We're waiting for our Uber. We had a little bit of trouble getting it here.
How do you know if it's Uber?
Usually there's supposed to be a Uber thing in the window. We're at the grocery store checking out our options for food for when we live here, looking at prices, looking at what we've got.
They're pretty similar prices to the US,
prices,
which is what I expected.
And a lot of the same foods, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I saw corn flakes. Basically at a Walmart equivalent right now. We're here for dinner on the ocean. We're meeting with, can I show your faces? Yeah. Oh, I can? Oh, okay. Come on, sit down. This lighting's like perfect, it's beautiful. Sit down. We're here for dinner on the ocean with Jessica and Tyler. They're the directors of aftercare for O.U.R. And then, can I show Francis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Están haciendo su video por YouTube. Okay. Quieren saber si pueden mostrar tu cara. No problema.
So we're meeting with Francis, who, Tyler, you want to tell what Francis does?
Takes care of our kids down in very poor area. He takes care of them, makes sure they're in school, make sure that they're, yeah, take that out. Make sure that they get their tuition, their school supplies, and what did I say? What did I say?
You want to start over?
Do you want to start over? You
Yeah.
that out, right?
Let's start over.
Let's start over?
Yeah.
I know how this part works, so
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I can't say that. Round two.
Yeah, round two.
Let's try that again.
You know what I want.
Okay, you're on.
Okay. Am I talking about Francis? This is Francis. He takes care of our kids, make sure that they're in school, make sure they get their school supplies, their tuition, their job skills. And yeah, he'll be working with you guys for the next year to help these kids all over the country.
Awesome.
Sorry, I was talking.
All right. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
I think where to start.
Here's our yummy
Where
feast.
should I start telling why we came here? You meeting her?
The situation on the street and in their home is a violent atmosphere.
Entonces ellos aprenden esa violencia tanto del medio ambiente en que se desenvuelven y la reproducen a otros lugares que van.
They learn this violence and they produce it in other places where they end up. They did a study, him and a bunch of lawyers, with this area, this neighborhood, and every 3 families, at least one of the kids in their family ended up in prison.
Wow.
So they live in a world of violence and prostitution, and it spreads to other communities where they end up around the country.